the Lord was doing favors. Blaze through the fire, yeah, we had a few. Lost a few wages.
At the southern tip of the Chesapeake Bay, EA Sports brings you coverage of the National Football League from Virginia Beach here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Snowhawks of Houston taking on the Shamrocks of Virginia Beach. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Ready?
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go. Drill green.
First play, and Young is going to throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. There was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete. But you look at this defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready?
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Young quickly to the flat. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Steal. Check steal. Hut.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Smith, red. Strike. Set.
Here's Cook again. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Hey, cross field.
Throwing his lance on third down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
On the return is Williams. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7-0 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check Fury. Ready?
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we
Here
go.
is 3rd and 5.
Ready.
Open man is Higgins. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Ready.
Young off the play fake. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
But they've been fighting and scratching and clawing for that first sack in the game, and it turns out to be a big one. Not just a short one right there behind the line. First one they get, 10-plus yards, and the guy who has the legs to escape most of these.
3rd and 19. From the gun, it's Lance. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one where if you get your hands on it, you should expect to make the play. That could have gone for big yardage, but he just couldn't get it to stick to those big mitts.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Here's Williams to return. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 39 yards there, a big one.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost, and number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A play fake. Now Young. They'll roll him out right. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down. Throwing, Young. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Moore, the man in motion.
Ready?
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Ready.
4th down, Young. Touchdown! A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Shamrocks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the 1st down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a 1st down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it as we resume action. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. But no run back here.
Yeah, what's up, dog?
Catch, and this will come out to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few
I think they make a fumble. Oh.
There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. And finally marked down at the 23.
That was a hell of a juke.
Time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. He gets it to Burks again. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Cook now off the read option. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
This nigga fumble, man.
They run it again with Cook. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Dalvin Cook with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Snowhawks are an extra
freaky little
point
play
away from evening this one up. Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Well, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. It's Young off play action. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down, and will. Off the play fake, Young. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. On play action, Young. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That would have been a hell of a throw, though, so I can't be too mad.
They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence.
Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Tyler Boyd, and he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards.
With wide receiver screens, the timing has to be good, and it was on this play. How about the blocking he received right after the catch?
Yeah, that was great. That opened the hole for that big gain. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a give running right, it's Cook. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Again, it's Cook. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Snowhawks have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 14-10. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better.
Nice to catch one of these.
And in our experience,
Damn.
And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown. Jamison Williams, 74 yards. And the Shamrocks have retaken the
98.
lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
and I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Okay.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter two, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us, because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early?
Take
They all
these
said
plays
the
away
exact
one at
same
a time.
thing. We're prepared, so
Bubble,
we're confident things
take
will work
screen.
out. And so far, they have started to do so.
Those three words we hear a lot: stay the course. To throw, it's Lance. On the out route, he's got Burks. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, he's been a busy man in this first half. They've targeted him quite a bit, including both plays here to start this drive. And until that defense starts reacting a little better, they may just keep going back to him.
Okay, Frank.
Run bubble screen, so let's pay attention.
On first down, Lance setting up the screen for Cook. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Right back to Cook for another completion. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Lance trying to urge his offense to go quickly. On second down, Cook.
Get that ball.
Comes loose.
Get that ball, please. Let's go.
And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work. Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Young now from the 50. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action. Young.
Come on, man. He's a better throw than that.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
I need a better throw.
His coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember,
Should have
second
thrown
year,
the
as you
ball.
noted,
Do it better.
on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now 3rd down and very long. Lance now to throw. Oh, a poor throw there, and it's intercepted. It's Joshua Williams with a pick. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
There you go. Where is he throwing that?
Complete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
God damn.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not field goal
Oh, you
range
gotta be
yet.
some stars
So they
up
can
under.
work
I'm
towards
like,
another
damn, why
couple
can't I get no
stops
damn
and
protection?
not allowing that turnover to hurt.
He'll fire deep, looking for more. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Another play.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. To their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes.
Can't call that no more.
Get the running game going, and there should be
These rules are so damn gay.
Line of scrimmage at 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go then. Let's go then.
Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
And they'll get this down to the 10. And quickly they get to the line. Young looks to throw on first down. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Under pressure, they got him again. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points.
You've been losing a lot of close games?
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime.
I can tell you can. I can tell you can play. I'm like, damn.
Some momentum gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Dalvin Cook, touchdown, Houston.
Oh, man.
Dalvin Cook, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Snowhawks strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
That's right. I'll be finding the freakiest plays.
Yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing.
I'll be finding the freakiest plays.
That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the third. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
No, I know. I just don't believe in using custom books. But,
we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision.
Yeah, that's why I don't like cooldown. But
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
That's a better pass,
so
man.
Another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dalvin Cook, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Snowhawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point now by Boswell.
Okay, y'all.
With that, the lead is up to 8.
That's a game. Were you in the playoffs last year?
Sanchez
last
now,
season?
He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Yeah. Me neither.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, Young. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. They chop that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
And that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, have the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Going quickly out wide to Moore. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. He's still on his feet. And all the way in for the touchdown. Danny Gray, his first touchdown on the year. And the Shamrocks have cut the lead back down to 2. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. On second down, it's Cook again. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Down the left sideline. Dalvin Cook. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dalvin Cook, 61 yards. And his guys are going to take the lead. Boswell for the extra point.
Boy.
It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Excuse me.
A few steps into the end zone.
Hey.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short. Oh, Young loses it. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a 1st and goal coming up here inside the 10-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. They'll run with Cook. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Cook. Touchdown, Houston.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and the lead now up to 14. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Now he's free to midfield. He's to the 15. Touchdown! Danny Gray. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Shamrocks are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Oh, boy, boy, boy.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
This should be like whoever assembles the best playbook.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And it worked forward for about 4 as they get him down at the 29-yard line. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On play action, Lance. Airing one out for Boyd. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, old momentum,
Yeah, good throw. You would have had me.
if he should change sidelines about right now. And if
That was a good read, too.
Guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
28 points in 1 quarter. Like a goddamn bum. Got to do better.
Lance now on 1st down.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in the game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Lance looks to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you
Are going to make a read or
because that's prime pick 6 territory.
hope that an RPO can get it for him if we want to.
Was sitting in the 3rd row.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll give him
Definitely
8
RPO
that
time.
And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Which one?
Here we go. Set. Correction.
And they'll go for it. Lance. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got it incomplete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 4th down conversion
Good play,
plays.
though.
You
Good
usually
pass.
think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe
Sorry,
10.
I couldn't pick the fucking defense I wanted. Stupid
as
pull
the
down.
Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Oh, these niggas, man.
Ready up.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. On the option, running left is Lance. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Third down, Dalvin Cook. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. This to make it a two-score game. Boswell's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Young's throw caught by Gray. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Here's Young. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
There's a quick throw to Higgins out wide. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Third down, Young from the gun. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
Nick,
he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Fuck.
And there, even if you've got to take something off that throw so that he slows down to catch it, that's far more preferable than what happened there. A big miss on what should have been a touchdown.
Damn.
Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Runs over it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter.
Niggas, man.
Got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Nah.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. They'll throw again. Young. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Here's 1st and goal. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To the air once more, Young. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Rondell Moore from 10 yards out. And the Shamrocks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
it doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the time at the 25 on the touchback.
Yeah, you don't like the way that shit was smelling, huh?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. Throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
First down, here's the run with Cook. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Doing all for him, man. You got it.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Oh, good shit, man. Can't hate.
Down to a knee goes Lance, and that should just about do it. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for